Welcome back, crafters. Today I would like to show you how I made a spring topiary using the spring florals that are out. So let's get started. First, I painted my bucket with white Everly chalk paint. I did put 2 coats on it. Many times using the white chalk paint, 1 coat may be sufficient, but in this case I wanted to have 2 coats on it. Next, I painted the handle on the toilet plunger. I just put 1 coat on the handle because most of it will be covered. Next, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue in the bottom of the bucket, and I am going to put my toilet plunger in there. I did turn the toilet plunger inside out so that it would fit down in the bucket. And then I took a foam square and cut it in pieces to fit around the bottom, because I am going to put florals around the bottom, so I needed to put some foam in there. And after doing that, I did put some moss around the bottom. This is just moss that I got from the Dollar Tree. Then I took another square of foam and I put it on the top just to give it an indentation of where I wanted to put it on the handle. And then I took my scissors and I kind of dug out a hole so that it would fit more securely over the handle. And I did put a little hot glue on there to make it extra secure. And then on the square I did put more of the moss. And to secure this, I used floral pins. I found that helps to keep the moss on the foam better for me than hot gluing it. And once I got the moss on it, I started to put the florals in. Some of these I did get from the Dollar Tree. I believe the tulips I did get from Walmart. And I'm just going to fill in all around the foam square with the florals that I have. Some of them I did have in my stash. And around the bottom, I am just putting some tulips in there. I wanted it to have the spring look. You can use this method and put any florals that you want in it and make it any color palette that you would like. I did use a similar technique for a Valentine topiary. But you can just use whatever you have on hand, flowers that you have on hand, and just make it yours. Next, what I am doing is a method that I have shown in other videos where I just take a piece of deco mesh, maybe 4 inches wide, and I kind of gather it in the middle, and then I put a floral pin through the middle of it and fill in some of the spaces in my arrangement. I really like how that turns out. This particular deco mesh I did get from the Dollar Tree, and it had some rubber bubbles on it. For lack of better words, I'm not sure how to describe it, but I had gotten it from the Dollar Tree back in the spring. And then also I like to use some beaded picks. In another video I showed you how I make beaded picks, and I like to put some of those in florals also. And this is how it turned out. I love springtime, and this just speaks spring to me. Again, you can just make it your own. If you've liked what you've seen today, please hit the like button and subscribe below. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, happy crafting!